In today's tech unboxing, we're looking at the Comica VM10 PRO. This is a mini super cardioid digital shotgun mic, and it was only on Amazon for about $40 to $50 depending on the deal they have going on, but it seems to hover around that price point. I actually didn't know about this thing, but it's been around the internet for a while. I saw a random Frank P Amazon buy list video on this. So I was like, you know what? I've been looking for a mic like this, a shotgun mic. So let me go ahead and buy one. What I'm using right now are just different sets of wireless lavalier mics. This one was sent to me by Fine, and this mic is amazing. I'm actually using it right now, but I'm curious to have a more on-the-go plug-and-play one that doesn't require battery power. It just feeds from the camera itself. So let's check this one out. Comes in a nice Comica hard shell case, I guess soft shell. I don't know what you call this. It's a shell, but it comes with a case. And a nice little portable go bag. Let's go take out the mic first. Mic is fairly small. It is an all metal design, which feels really nice. I like when you have tech that feels cold. You have a nice little dial wheel right here for digital gain. We'll get to that later. And overall, a pretty solid design. You also have a little cold shoe mount that can hold the mic itself, have it pointing in whichever direction. And then we have the accessories. We have a dead cat, which is kind of excessive. This thing looks like a toupee for a finger. But if we put it on, I have no doubt it'll get the job done, but it kind of just defeats the whole slim purpose of this. This is a little too much, but I guess it doesn't matter if you're trying to get the job done. We also have some cables in here, another cable, and then we have the instruction guide. And I know when I first started this channel, I kind of made fun of instruction guides. I actually kind of read them now because I don't know half the stuff I buy. Certification, it passed quality check. That's good because I bought it. Warranty card. And then the instruction manual right here. Let's quickly take a look at the actual cables that came with the actual package. So we have a USB-C to USB-A/USB-C, and this is used if you want to use the camera in digital mode. So if you're connecting this to your phone, all you have to do is plug this into here and then plug this into the input. If it's your computer, you can use this. If it's your phone or your camera has USB-C, you can use this right here. You do need a specific audio enabled USB-C cable, so just be wary of that. You can't just use any charging cable. But when you have that, you can switch this into digital mode, and then you can control the gain straight from here. Now you also have analog mode. Depending on the type of camera you're using, you have a TRS to TRS or TRS to TRRS. I have no idea what that means. I just know one of them has an extra band on it, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna use this one. I don't know, we'll see. Let's go ahead and add it to my camera and check it out. Okay, so right now we're speaking with the Fine wireless lavalier mic. Let's go ahead and slap this on and see what it sounds like. I'm about, this far. I would say the width of this away from the camera. I would say if you were to extend your arm out, it's vlogging distance, but that's like fully extended arm. Let's see what it sounds like. Right now we are using the Comica VM10 PRO, and we are using analog mode, which means the audio is controlled by the camera itself and not the microphone. So it's good if you want to keep like a consistent audio base if you're using different microphones with the same camera, but also I guess it kind of depends. You have to test it out and see. Right now, same distance away. If I were to get closer, I'm sure it'd be louder. And between a 1 and a 30 on the camera settings for audio, I'm at about a 19. So if I really want to get louder, I could go ahead and go higher. Same thing, want to go lower. And we're not outside right now, but if I were, which I will later, we can use the dead cat. Now let's go to digital mode. Okay, now we're in digital mode and I have the gain turned all the way down. So let me go ahead and turn it up and see if it actually does anything. Okay, oopsie moment. I realized Sony cameras actually don't allow audio over USB-C. They only allow using the 3.5mm jack or using the hot shoe. So what you guys just heard was actually the camera's audio, not the mic's. This is going back to analog right now, but I have a phone and we can use the phone and test it out. So let's do that. We are using the OnePlus 13 and I don't really have a case for it, so the mic is kind of just out here. I don't know if the gain is high or low. Let's go ahead and turn it. It's on high right now, so hopefully it's not too bad. If we turn it low, hopefully you guys can see. Now we're turning it back high right now. So I don't know. How's this sound? So it's not bad, and we'll just continue using this with our hands. If you guys think about it, this is just, you can use it for actually filming and talking head videos, but also you can use this to record audio, do voiceovers, use it as podcasting mic. You can just have it down here. It is a directional mic, so it's pointing towards you. If I were to point this up, it's not going to be as much, or if I even point it backwards, it's not going to be the best. So you really want to point it towards the subject. We can even go as far as we can, and I'm looking at the mic, speaking at the mic. I think it still sounds pretty good. Let's try it outside though. Now we're outside with the microphone, and it's not the windiest day. I couldn't really get a good windy day, but there is stuff going around. We have cars, kids playing around, just noise. Hopefully you hear me coming through well. I have the dead cat as well. I'll go ahead and add that on and see if that just helps at all with any of the noise. Dead cat was added, so now how do we sound? And again, I'm using the Sony ZV-1 Mark II, so it only takes analog input. So if there is a audio volume issue, it's going to be resolved by going into the camera itself and adjusting it from there. I can't turn the knob digitally. What I can do though, I remembered that I have a DJI Action 5 Pro, and that actually takes USB-C for audio. So let's go ahead and switch to that so we can see how that sounds. Okay, now we're hooked up to the DJI Action 5 Pro, and I forgot the DJI actually has like a little audio limit line so you can see where it's going to. So I have the actual volume knob, the gain, closer to max than lower, past the halfway point, but this actually isn't a bad little setup. If you have a cold shoe mount, like I have a small rig case for my action camera, this is actually a pretty nice portable setup. You can go ahead and shoot stuff, and I'm assuming the volume sounds good. That being said, this action camera actually has good volume, but just to prove the microphone itself, what I am going to do, and we'll do it on digital, I'm going to turn the gain all the way up, and I'm just going to record myself walking back. So this is max gain right now, and I want to see how far the volume goes. So I'm going to kind of point it forward to kind of catch me where I'm going to, or I'll just walk back from now. So I am walking back right now. I'm assuming the volume is dying out. If it catches this far, that's bonkers insane, but it probably doesn't. And as I walk closer, it probably sounds a lot better. But as I mentioned before, this is a directional microphone, so even if I turn it slightly, it's not going to be as nice as when it's facing me, because that's what a directional microphone is. So final thoughts on the VM10 Pro. I think it's a great budget microphone to have if you don't have a directional microphone. It's pretty plug and play, and I think it's a great little tool to have if you want to, like I mentioned, podcast, shoot talking head videos, or just record audio. I don't think it's going to replace any bigger, more expensive microphones, or if you use a lav mic like I do, those are also great. Just another thing to have. But for $50-ish, I recommend buying it. If you guys like the video, drop a like. If you have questions, drop it down below. If you want to see more videos in the future, consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.